Welcome back to NT Coins World, the ultimate destination for passionate coin collectors, rare currency hunters, and those who crave the thrilling stories behind the most iconic and valuable coins from around the world. In today's special episode, we're diving deep into the incredible world of British decimal coinage, spotlighting the top 5 most remarkable and collector desirable 10 new pence and 10 pence coins you absolutely need to watch for. These are coins that not only carry historic importance, but also have the potential to surprise you with their hidden value right in your pocket change or coin jar. So buckle up, because we're about to uncover secrets, stunning designs, rare errors, and market values that could turn a common-looking coin into a collector's jackpot. Let's begin this exciting journey with a true gem, the 1968 10 new pence coin. 1968 10 new pence Elizabeth coin, fine condition. The 1968 10 new pence coin marked the debut of the United Kingdom's new decimal currency system. While the full decimalization would take place in 1971, the UK took its first step in 1968 by introducing the 5p and 10p coins as precursors to the broader changes. The 10 new pence coin replaced the old florin and maintained the same size and value. This strategic move helped smooth the transition for the public, as the coin was familiar in shape and worth, designed by artist Christopher Ironside. The reverse of the coin features a majestic crowned lion, passant guarded, a symbol deeply rooted in British heraldry. The lion, muscular and alert, stands facing left with one front paw raised, under a large royal crown. The inscription New Pence arches along the upper edge, and the denomination 10 appears boldly at the bottom. This artwork reflects strength, monarchy, and the cultural continuity of British coin. Age on the obverse is a youthful Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. She wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, exuding a regal simplicity that became iconic in 20th century British coin design. The inscription reads Elizabeth to D.G.Reg.F.D.1968, which abbreviates Latin for Elizabeth II. By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The 1968 coin had a massive mintage of approximately 336 million. That high figure means the coin is not rare by circulation numbers alone, but its importance lies in it being the first ever 10p in British decimal coinage. Collectors particularly value coins in fine to uncirculated condition, while circulated examples are worth around 50 pence to £1. Pristine specimens in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch upwards of £5 to £10. Coins in original mint sets or proof sets can reach £15 or more. What makes this coin fascinating for collectors is not just the historical significance, but also known varieties and errors, off-center strikes, die cracks near the lion's crown, and weak strikes around the date have been documented. These minting anomalies, though rare, can increase a coin's value dramatically. A misaligned obverse strike or a clipped planket could boost the price significantly, with some error coins reaching £20 or more in private sales, despite being demonetized in 1993 when the smaller 10p coins replaced the larger versions. The 1968 10 new pence coin remains a foundational piece for anyone collecting modern British coinage. It is not just a coin, but a symbol of the economic shift that modernized British currency. 1970 10 new pence Elizabeth coin, fine condition. Next in our lineup is the 1970 10 new pence coin, another magnificent piece that embodies the final stretch before full decimalization. The 1970 version maintains the same reverse lion design by Christopher Ironside, and the familiar Machen portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. However, this issue carries a certain prestige. It was not issued for general circulation. The 1970 10 new pence coin was minted exclusively for collectors and issued in specially packaged proof and specimen sets. It represents the last pre-decimal release before Decimal Day in 1971. This factor alone makes it unique. The coin was struck to proof quality standards, meaning each coin had a mirror-like finish and detailed precision from specially polished dies. As a non-circulating issue, its mintage is significantly lower, just under 750,000, because of its limited production and exclusive proof status. The 1971 OP carries more collector value than most circulated coins of the era. Fine or lightly handled specimens may still reach £10 to £15 in today's market, while a certified proof example in pristine condition could command £20 to £40, depending on packaging and demand. If the coin is still housed in its original Royal Mint set, the price can climb even higher. The rarity of the 1970 edition lies not in low survival but in limited production. It represents a final tribute to pre-decimal coinage before the UK fully transitioned to the modern system. Additionally, proof coins tend to retain high sharpness in design features, the lion's mane, the fine beading along the rim, and Queen Elizabeth's facial contours are noticeably crisper than those on circulated examples. Errors are very rarely found on proof issues due to strict Royal Mint quality control, but there have been isolated reports of cameo weakness or frosting variations between the portrait and background. Such subtle discrepancies attract niche collectors and can slightly enhance value, if verified by a grading authority. In essence, the 1970 10 new pence is a collector's treasure not for its circulation rarity, but for its historic timing and flawless craftsmanship, a celebratory coin that closed one era and opened the door to another. 1975 10 new pence Elizabeth coin, fine condition. The 1975 10 new pence coin continues the legacy of the large format coinage first introduced in 1968. By this time, decimalization was firmly established and the 1op coin was in full circulation. The design remained consistent. A proud crown lion graces the reverse, while Queen Elizabeth II's match and portrait adorns the obverse. This year is notable due to its solid production numbers and continued economic relevance in mid-70s Britain, a time of inflation and significant changes in everyday life. The mintage for the 1975 1op coin was approximately 132 million, which places it among the more commonly found issues. However, the challenge for collectors lies in locating high-grade examples, as many coins from this era show heavy signs of wear due to extensive circulation. In fine condition, a 197510 new pence coin may be valued between 75 pence and £1 and 50 pence. However, uncirculated coins and those in proof condition can fetch £5 to £12 depending on the quality and the demand among decimal coin collectors. As always, coins graded by third-party services can command a premium if the grading is particularly high, MS64 or above, although the design remained unchanged. There were slight die polishing differences noted in the 1975 issues. Some varieties show a smoother field or slightly thicker lettering, leading to subtle distinctions sought after by enthusiasts. On occasion, a double die reverse has been spotted, particularly where the 10 shows signs of doubling. These errors, although scarce, can elevate a coin's market price to £20 or more. The historical significance of the 1975 1op lies in its role during the peak of the large 1op series, before any design or size reductions took place. It represents the solidification of the decimal system in the public mindset and remains a key date for assembling a complete run of large 1op coins. 1980 10 new pence Elizabeth coin, fine condition. Fast forward to 1980 and the 10 new pence coin continued to hold strong as an essential component of the UK's coinage system. By this year, the decimal system had become well established and designs remained consistent, reflecting stability and tradition. This 1980 issue once again featured Christopher Ironside's crown lion on the reverse and the Arnold match and portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. However, changes in minting technology meant coins from this period began to show crisper strikes and more consistent quality, making the 1980 edition a bit more refined in detail. The mintage for 1980 stood at approximately 89 million, slightly lower than some surrounding years. In fine condition, the 1981 OP is worth around 50 pence to £1 and 50 pence, while uncirculated examples can range from £3 to £8. Collectors may also seek proof versions issued in annual mint sets, which can command prices between £10 and £20, especially if the packaging is intact. There are known minor varieties involving spacing in the new pence lettering and faint doubling on the lion's paw or crown tips. These variations, while subtle, are highly collectible and can push values upwards depending on clarity and grading. The 1980 edition also represents the tail end of the original large format 1op coins before a major redesign and size reduction in 1992. As such, it has become a transitional collectible that is increasingly valued as the large coins age out of circulation and into collector albums. 1996 10 pence Elizabeth coin, fine condition. Finally, we come to a truly modern coin, the 1996 10 pence. By this year, the UK had already replaced the large 1op coin with the smaller version introduced in 1992. The 1996 coin is one of these reduced size variants, but it still carries the unmistakable DNA of the original design. The reverse features the familiar crown lion by Christopher Ironside, but now on a smaller, More practical blanket that better suited modern wallets and vending machines. The obverse is also updated, now showcasing the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Makhlouf. This depiction, used from 1985 to 1997, presents the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, giving her a stately and mature appearance. The mintage for the 1996 small 1OP was approximately 93 million. This makes it reasonably available, but as always, fine condition and uncirculated specimens are where the value lies. Circulated coins might fetch between 30 pence and 75 pence, but higher grade examples, especially those in boot condition or from mint sets, can go for £3 to £6. Proof versions in royal mint sets can fetch £10 or more. What adds extra interest for collectors is the impending transition in design that occurred just a few years later in 2008, when Ironside's lion was replaced by the segmental royal shield of arms. Thus, the 1996 coin marks one of the last years of the lion's proud presence on British 1OP coins. Errors on the 1996 1OP include off-center strikes and weak edges, but the most notable are rotation errors where the obverse and reverse are misaligned. Such coins are rare and may be worth £20 to £50 or more depending on visibility and condition. In conclusion, the 1996 10 pence coin holds strong collector appeal due to its transitional nature, quality design, and the legacy of the lion it carries. And there you have it, coin lovers, 5 of the most fascinating, valuable, and historically rich 10 new pence and 10 pence coins ever issued in the United Kingdom. Whether you're hunting them in your change or buying graded specimens, each one tells a story of a nation in evolution. Stay tuned for more amazing discoveries on NT Coins World, where history and value meet, one coin at a time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on the rarest coins and richest stories from around the globe.